Everyone, it's Charlton, and I just wanted to update you on the Kelsey Berreth story case. It's no longer classified as a missing persons. They do believe she's been killed at this stage, and they're now prosecuting it as a homicide, even though they have not located her body yet. But there are some new developments that have taken place just over the weekend or being reported over the weekend yesterday. So first, the authorities in Idaho, if you're familiar with the case, she went missing on Thanksgiving Day, the 22nd. 3 days later, her phone pinged in Gooding, Idaho, which is about 700-800 miles away from Woodland Park, Colorado, where she's from and where she went missing. Her mom is from Idaho. I don't know if she's from the Gooding, Idaho area or what, but that's where her phone pinged from on the 25th, the Sunday after she went missing on Thanksgiving. But the authorities, what's being reported now is the authorities have revealed that some of the evidence gathered to help prepare for his search warrant and his arrest warrant was gathered in Idaho. But we don't know what, and they haven't revealed what those items of evidence are. So it says authority in Twin Falls. Twin Falls is Idaho. The authorities in Twin Falls put out a joint press release Saturday describing their role in gathering evidence for the case. According to a brief statement, detectives from the Twin Falls County Sheriff's Office and Twin Falls Police Department have been working with investigators in Teller County, where Patrick Frazee was arrested at his home, at his ranch, to, quote, prepare and serve several search warrants as well as processing some items of evidence. And again, those items were not revealed. Authorities in Idaho did not elaborate on what kind of evidence was found. However, we know from previous statements made in Colorado that Berreth's cell phone pinged near Gooding, Idaho on November 25th. The town is about 35 miles north of Twin Falls. Okay, but what I also noticed in the same article, KRDO, which is breaking that story, somebody in the comments directed me to News 9. This person, Katrina, who seems to be following the story quite closely and has a couple theories of her own, which actually sort of makes sense. But she directed me to, I'm assuming that's a woman. Yeah, that's a woman. To News 9, and that it's just breaking over the weekend. It's a very good report, too. It tells you extensively that basically there was a custody hearing scheduled for this Thursday, next week, with Kelsey Berreth and her fiance, Patrick Frazee, over the custody of their daughter, their 1-year-old daughter. So, and that naturally could play into a motive as to why, why somebody would have a reason to kill her. And he is the last person to have seen her. Reportedly, she exchanged the daughter on Thanksgiving Day, and then she went missing later that afternoon, or that afternoon, because she's spotted in the Safeway supermarket, actually with her daughter, with the car in the baby seat in the shopping cart on the morning of Thanksgiving in Woodland Park Safeway. So let me continue. It is believed at this point, or at least in one of the most recent press conferences, the Woodland Park police chief indicated they think that Kelsey Berreth was killed in her own home. So they have gone back to her home multiple times to retrieve various pieces of evidence. They haven't revealed any specifics of that, obviously, but that is what they believe at this stage. So also in this report, they indicate, I think I mentioned this already, that the daughter they share together is in protective custody, but they do plan to turn her over to Kelsey's family as soon as possible. Let me try to wrap this up. Again, there was a custody hearing scheduled for this Thursday with Kelsey Berreth and her fiance. There was supposed to be Patrick Frazee over the custody of their daughter. Could lead to a motive potentially. And just to go over Catriona, not to spotlight her, and obviously I assume that's, we don't know who that is. It's just her ideas. But she had a theory that I thought was pretty interesting about because I think in one of the arrest warrants there is a solicitation charge. And so she was basically saying that one of two things, that somebody may have assisted in the phone being up in Gooding, Idaho, and texted from there so that it pinged from there, and that it would she was saying maybe he mailed it, overnighted it to somebody up there, and had them do it from there so that he would be in visible view in Woodland Park when it pinged up there and when it texted him as well as the employer. But I don't know but she does mention that friend would be the other person involved in the solicitation charge. I don't know what that reference is. I haven't read the the court documents, the arrest documents. So I don't know. Well, that's some of the latest that's breaking over the weekend on the Kelsey Berreth case. You know, it's being classified as a homicide. They still have not located her body, but they do believe she's dead at this point. Her family's obviously in a state of shock, and it's just terrible. Just terrible. All right, thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below. I'll see you in the next video. Later, man.